WAVY News 10 today will start a half hour earlier tomorrow morning, beginning at 4 a.m. Meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler and Jeff Edmondson will be tracking the latest on this winter weather.
And now we begin our team coverage in the Williamsburg area.
10 on your side's Jason Marks has been out there all evening. Jason, was really coming down at one point, so how are things looking now?
Things are looking a lot better, especially the roads. Yeah, we started getting snow just after 4 o'clock, and it finally ended around 8, and that's when it turned to rain. And it really got dicey on the roads for a while. You're taking a live look right here, Richmond Road, and you can see that it turned into a slushy mess, and then now it just looks like it's just a wet road, really a lot better. And I can tell you, crews have been working very hard on these roads again, once again having to be out after another snowstorm.
I love it. I love snow.
Well, I mean, it's great to look at, but isn't anyone tired of the falling flakes? They started coming down in the Williamsburg area just after 4, and at times it looked like it would never slow down.
It's going to stop eventually, you know that, right?
I know. That sucks.
And so did the roads, which quickly turned into a blanket of white and made the afternoon commute a nightmare.
Oh, the road's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. You got like several accidents coming down Rochambeau.
I just left work. I work right over here. It's pretty bad right now. It's slippery, so you got to be careful. You got to slow down.
Crews were out in full force, sanding and salting. Williamsburg Public Works told us they had more than 450 tons of it ready to be spread. VDOT says it treated major roads in both James City and York counties. All this is enough to give anyone chills.
I like warm weather. If it was 90 degrees, I'd be happy. Yeah, I don't like to see cold weather.
That's a nice thought. The good news is the warmth is right around the corner.
You ready for summer yet?
I'm ready for summer, man. What about yourself?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Now take a look at that. That's one of those slushy messes right there. And that's what the roads look like when it first started to rain. But now you can see they're clear. We haven't seen anyone slipping and sliding as they drive by. And this is one of the busiest intersections here in Williamsburg. One other thing, we had a lot of people ask us about schools tomorrow here at the Williamsburg James City County school system. We're told administrators will make that decision at 5:30 tomorrow morning whether to go ahead and delay schools or cancel schools or just have schools on time. So about 5:30 in the morning is when they'll make that decision. That's the latest here in Williamsburg. Jason Marks, 10 on your side.
And you will get the information from 10 on your side. Thank you, Jason. 10 on your side's Lauren. Compton has been in the elements as well all night long. Live now in Suffolk with an update on conditions there. Lauren?
Well, Tom, it's a big difference from what we saw earlier this evening where we saw that heavy snowfall coming down around 3 o'clock, and now it's changed over to rain. But I have to tell you, this weather mixture has been really difficult for drivers this afternoon and this evening. I want to show you what we started out with here in Suffolk. You can see a lot of heavy rainfall, heavy snowfall coming down in that video there. That started around 3, really fast snow flurries, and then it turned over to rain right around 7 o'clock. The good news for drivers is that the rain has melted a lot of the snow. As Jason said in Williamsburg, it's just made some slick roads here and just rainy roads, in fact, and that slush is mostly gone. Drivers tell me, though, it was very difficult to navigate the roads in the midst of this storm.
I had to follow tractor trailer because the roads were covered with snow. I saw the plows covering and spreading sand, but it seemed like they was moving a little too late because we couldn't see the lines in the road and people in the ditches, and we're still trying to take our time trying to get home.
I think there's more caution in this storm that I saw in the past one. Really is. You know, once you see a vehicle off on the side of the road, it should open up some eyes. So that's all you got to do. You got to watch out.
You definitely have to be careful in these type of conditions. We're in downtown Suffolk. We did some driving around earlier this evening. We saw a few cars in ditches and swerved off the side of the road, so best to use caution even though the snow has melted, the rain has melted a lot of the snow. Suffolk Public Works will be out throughout the evening to make sure you have a safe commute. Reporting live in Suffolk, Lauren Compton, 10 on your side.
Our team coverage continues with 10 on your side's Aaron Kelly now. Aaron, you showed us the first snowfall from Battlefield Boulevard earlier this evening, and you've been in Chesapeake ever since. So how are the roads there tonight?
Well, it is hard to believe that this area was covered in snow just a few hours ago because look at it now. It's just wet grass. We're going to take a look at the roads here. Battlefield Boulevard looking great, looking wet. We have some video from about 6 o'clock earlier this evening when there were big flakes, heavy snow coming down, coating the grass. but the roads remain pretty clear. The city told us they had about 18 trucks on standby. They did go out and they treated some of the bridges and overpasses, some of the slick spots. We talked to some drivers who were out in the middle of it.
It's slushy, it was slow, but you know, I made it. I got my little goodies and I'm ready to head home.
A lot of slush, and the snowflakes was big. Got water, everything, bread, everything. We had to stock up just in case the roads are too bad to travel on.
But as you can see, again, the roads are looking good here. We have been in touch with the city for most of the evening, and at the last check, they said that they have not had any major issues on the road. For now, live in Chesapeake, Erin Kelly, 10 on your side.
Virginia State Police have responded to more than 300 road and highway crashes. Troopers are the busiest in the Richmond division. Since this afternoon, troopers responded to 102 crashes. Here in Hampton Roads, there have been 76 and a total of 169 calls for service.